go to. This is gonna be
Streaming
Facebook
it
right
from
here.
Facebook,
Yeah.
and then your phone is looking at YouTube.
Yeah, that's YouTube down there. No, that's Facebook. That's YouTube.
There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
YouTube down there. Remember this?
I'll show you. You got good. You got everything good to go.
Well, my phone, I popped up right there. That's great.
I got that muted.
Right? Is that us down?
Sure, you leave all your stuff muted. Leave stuff muted and.
Yeah, my mic is already muted.
No, I unmuted your mic. Just put your headphones on and play.
And then I can't hear your mama hollering at me.
She's sleeping.
That was my son. He's a YouTuber. He's my doggone my technical director, and he's also my he's my graphics too. Him and my daughter, but he's always in the mix. My daughter, and she on some other shit. That's my daughter. Alright, let me apply this. I have to put my headphones on. Where is my bitch ass headphones? Over here. Okay, right here. Got the motherfucker. Okay, here you go here. Alright. That's YouTube. That's what's named down there. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. God damn it. That's really the trouble. Wow, okay. Alright, I think we good. Alright, I think we good though, right? Okay, I'm dealing with this, y'all. Y'all give me a minute. But I think we good to go right here. Okay, let's get this thing started. Alright, we go do some of my league first. Okay. Go do us some warm up stuff with my league. Okay. San Antonio Spurs. Alright. Hey, but welcome everyone to the stream. This Daddy Dog stream. So, you know, I welcome all y'all, man. Appreciate it. Drink a little bit for y'all, man. I got my Bud Ice and shit, you know, as usual. Alright, let's go beat the Columbus Spurs. And we're going Cleveland's ass. We're going to be playing the Charlotte Hornets. We're going to be playing it in Charlotte. Damn, here we go.
If you need some powerful dark matters for these challenges, pay respect to the pioneers of the game by earning Earl Lloyd, Nat Sweetwater Clifton, and Chuck Cooper.
All three of these players were integral in breaking barriers in the NBA. Earl Lloyd was the first African American to play in the NBA. Nat Sweetwater Clifton was the first African American to sign an NBA contract, while Chuck Cooper was the first African American drafted into the NBA. They're all Hall of Famers, and they all have their own Spotlight Challenge. Beat them in a game and earn their cards.
So whether it's through challenges, agendas, or by leveling up, there are tons of dark matter cards to earn.
Okay, look like we good to go, y'all. We sure am.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, LaMelo Ball saw this coming. He said, quote, "My whole life I always knew I was going to the NBA. I had my life planned out. I knew I'd have stardom. My whole life I thought I was the star. I can't even say I'm a rock star. It's something other than that. I'm something rare." Guys?
No shortage of confidence, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys.
Right?
So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got DeJounte Murray, Jakob Poeltl out there with Banchero. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's the Wizard in at the 3 slot. And for the Hornets, Ball and Rozier are the guards. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. And it's Washington in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Wizard gets it to go.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Rozier, the pass to Ball. Hayward outside, shoots, and Washington with the basket on the assist by Hayward.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
Here's the Wizard, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Bridges finds Hayward. Back to Bridges. Hayward outside from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Now here's Ball. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
What we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot as consistently as he can.
LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Ball.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
Jones, he's checked in for Murray. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play doors.
Well, from the outset, B.A., he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
And the Wizard gets it to go.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Ball passes to Washington. It's Hayward on the wing, who poked away, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
For Columbus, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to the Wizard. Takes one from 10 feet. Count that bucket. Give him 8.
Go to the
Are you
Wizard,
kidding?
y'all.
5 for 5, and they just got started.
Back to Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
First free throw is good.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Appreciate you stopping in, man, hanging out with Daddy Dog tonight, man.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
The Wizard hits the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
You know, gotta get a little sweat going, right?
Let's hear it for your honeybee.
So how's it looking though again? How's that audio?
Ball passes to Hayward. Here's Washington. Rozier outside. The floater, and it's blocked.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots. And that's what they want to do, get him open looks early.
Here's Banchero. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The fader. Nice touch on the bank shot. 12 points for him.
Yeah.
Can you believe him so far? 6 for 6.
Ball passes to Rozier.
Gotta get my music going, man. You know what
Pass
I mean?
to Bridges. The 3 is up. And the Wizard pulls it down. For Columbus, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7.
Bang!
Really left him alone that time.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Bridges misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Yep, that one goes. Washington's got the second bucket on the night.
They're playing us right about now.
Timeout away team. It's t-shirt time. Everyone, get up and get loud. Let's get on our feet and make some noise. for your honeybee.
Okay, here we go. We my good right there, y'all.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Franz Wagner checked in for Bridges. Oubre comes in for Hayward. Bouknight, he's checked in for Rozier. And Wright subbed in for Ball. Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. A nice shot by Grimes.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Wright, the pass to Oubre. Wright outside. Pass to Bouknight.
2 minutes.
It's Wright on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Jones. Jones with the block. To the paint. Johnson with it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's the Wizard. Coming off a terrific game against
Oh, look at
They're
that.
not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a
Look
start.
at
And they've been doing it largely at the
right.
offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a
Yeah.
blowout.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Oh, big time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that tape. I could watch moves like that all day.
Pass to Oubre. Can they get it? Charlotte again missing.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Johnson with a bucket.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Bouknight. Back to Wright. Here's Bouknight. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Oubre. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's the Wizard. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Columbus looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this.
Okay, be back in a minute. Looking blurry. Well, maybe you think maybe it might be the Wi-Fi or something like that.
Fans, make some
Remember,
noise.
this is
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You
How's
see
the
their
audio?
effectiveness in the open floor.
Let
Very
me know how
difficult
the
to
audio
slow
is.
down.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and Wagner's checked in for Charlotte. Hayward comes in for Oubre. So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Jakob Poeltl, Devin Vassell out there with Murray. Then there's Banchero, and it's the Wizard in at small forward. Rozier finds Wagner. Now here's Rozier. deflected.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right
Bam!
into the defense at this
Yeah,
point.
right.
It's been an out.
Me deliver
Is it
night
okay?
after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Miles Bridges, when he entered the league, the thing that stuck out most was his athleticism. But what you are really impressed by is he's worked so hard to refine every aspect of his game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Book night. He's checked in for Charlotte. Wright comes in for LaMelo Ball.
Okay.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a
guess
play. I
that's
mean,
what
that'll
they
have the
have to
offense
do,
thinking twice
right?
about taking shots
Right
in
on,
his
y'all.
presence.
But I appreciate everybody hanging out, man. You got Mama Dog, Daddy Dog,
1:44
Baby Dog,
left to play in the
everybody up in the street. Hey.
6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Bridges. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. The Hornets making a switch here. Washington's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your
Okay, everything else is fine. Okay.
PJ
Right.
Washington.
So it's just a capture card, right?
Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul.
I think everyone's a little confused.
Dude,
But
man,
weird
he on
plays happen.
drugs or something,
At the
man.
line
I think
for
that guy's been on drugs, y'all. For real.
PJ Washington. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Washington.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
That one's no good.
It would seem to me with P.J. Washington, basketball was ingrained in his DNA. Why? Each of his...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, look out.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? There's a minute 17 left in the first half of basketball. This one for three. He can't get that one to fall.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Yep, that one goes.
Dog, right there.
26 points for him.
I just
I
love the
ain't
ball
messing
movement.
around, dog.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting a low
Yeah, I'm
31%.
buzzed up,
Their
man.
offense is
No
lacking.
doubt
Pass to Wagner.
about it. Got me the prison
There's
band,
48
dog.
seconds
Got me
left in the
buzzed,
second.
man.
And here's
I don't
Hayward.
know.
Off target from three-point range. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Hayward. And the Wizard gets it to go.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and
Not
he
too
is
buzzed. I'm
delivering.
just buzzed.
Right, the pass to Hayward. Back to Wright.
It's daddy dog, man.
Wagner outside.
Original, man.
Pass to Bouknight from about 19. And the shot is good off the backboard. Bouknight's gotten his first basket of the night.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Here's the Wizard. Outside Murray. The three ball. Buries it from three. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game
Right
is
back.
never over. So you have to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Columbus, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out the Spurs. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. A really terrific performance thus far.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
And they were gutting a little too much. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete consistently. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Fans, please give a big round.
And after
Double-digit Danny deficit.
Danny deficit.
For these.
Glad they're having a good time.
Double-digit deficit Danny.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV, and for the first time in a long time, we are back in the studio.
That's right, and since the 2023 NBA Finals have been on, it's basketball everywhere, we thought, hey, instead of doing a sim of the 2023 NBA Finals, why not have Danny back on the show to play some head-to-head?
Yeah, so we've got Danny playing head-to-head in Play Now Online against a very special guest who has joined us this season on 2K TV, CT Hezzy. We're gonna give Danny a chance to redeem himself. Danny, CT Hezzy, welcome back to the show.
Hey guys, thank you so much again. Really appreciate you guys having me back on.
Danny, you are playing from home.
Ball. Miles Bridges says, my first 2 years it was only packed if we played the Lakers, the Knicks, or the Celtics. A lot of fans came to see them. Now fans actually come to see us. That's Melo. He's made the difference. Kevin?
David, thanks a lot. Both these teams come loaded with sharpshooters, and Steve, we're expecting plenty of action.
Our game, especially the inside, might not see much traffic.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Pirtle is out there with Banchero. Then it's the Wizard. Up to the forward spot, it's Hayward, and passes it to Townsend. And here is Vassell. The pass to Townsend. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now, here's Ball. Here's Washington. It's deflected. Here's Townsend. Defended by Bridges. Count it. Townsend's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Rozier. Pirtle against Washington. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Here's Vassell. And a fast break now for the Hornets. A pass to Hayward. It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Townsend. And the layup is good. Townsend's got 6.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's Ball. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Atlanta.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers from the field during his time in Boston.
Here's Ball. Following the score by Columbus. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. And it's Rozier missing. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. That helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
And so it's
Alright, now we on. Damn, man. I don't know why they did that, y'all.
Brings it up for Charlotte. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, you can't allow that many second chance opportunities and then get almost none yourself. Rarely that works out for you.
They're hungry. Everyone, show them some love.
They're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hayward outside. Here's Rozier. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a sense of the floor. They came in prepared.
Oh, here's Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be
Seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
First free throw is good. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game.
I'm not trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Columbus shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Book night, he's checked in for Terry Rozier, and it's DeLon Wright in for Ball.
Okay, hold on. See what's going on now. Okay, let's do. Something's happening right here. Okay, I got on last screen. No. What the fuck is going on? This is YouTube. Okay, hold on. Still nothing. Let me do this. No, what's happening? I'm going my way out of here. Bam. Okay, there's a dog right here. But at least I'm in the doggone menu. I'm in the menu now. So there's nothing happening. So log back in. Bam. Let's refresh it a little bit, and we see what's going on right from there. I'm always having some kind of complications, man. I just. I don't care. What's going on? I don't know what's happening here with this guy.